Compounded Tirsepatide has helped me lose 42 pounds in 26 weeks. Today I'm talking about compounded GLP-1 weight loss medications. What are they? How do you get them? Hi y'all, I'm Laraine Durham. Welcome to our channel, The Downsized, where we talk about our weight loss journeys on GLP-1 medications, specifically Mounjaro, which is also known as Zepbound, which is also known under the generic name of Tirsepatide. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Tirsepatide is an injectable peptide developed to help individuals manage diabetes. It's commonly sold under the brand names Mounjaro. Mounjaro is currently FDA approved for individuals with type 2 diabetes to improve their blood sugar control. A side effect of this just happened to be some weight loss, and so other people started wanting it also. When the manufacturer figured this out, they introduced Zepbound. Zepbound is the same medicine as Mounjaro. Zepbound is currently FDA approved specifically for weight loss. For any form of Tirsepatide, you need to get a prescription from a doctor. I asked my doctor for a weight loss medication, and she told me to try diet and exercise. I've done Weight Watchers since age 15. I've also tried Nutrisystem, Jenny Craig, the 17-day diet, the cabbage soup diet, Atkins, low carb, keto, you name it, I've tried it. In terms of exercise, I've run 2 half marathons, 2 sprint triathlons, and many 5Ks. I've done kickboxing, jazzercise, high-intensity interval training, pure bar, and step aerobics, just to name a few. I know how to diet and exercise. Thanks. That's not the problem. My brain is a problem, and I have the disease of obesity. The New England Journal of Medicine says, and I quote, "Obesity is a chronic disease that results in substantial global morbidity and mortality." Let me read that again. Obesity is a chronic disease that results in substantial global morbidity and mortality. Sounds pretty serious. It's a disease. We need to recognize that obesity is a disease. So about 9 months ago, I started seeing ads online for these weight loss medications from different telehealth providers. I researched them, looked at their websites, figured out which one I wanted to use, and I picked one. I filled out some information and set up an appointment with an online doctor. I had a Zoom-type meeting online with the doctor. He asked me some questions, my goals, my weight, all kinds of things. And he prescribed me compounded Tirsepatide. I currently use the online platform Mochi Health. Now, I'm not sponsored by Mochi Health. I have not been paid for this review. I don't sell medication. I'm not a doctor. I do not give medical advice. I can only tell you about my own personal journey. So I've lost 42 pounds in 26 weeks. That's 1.6 pounds per week, between 1 and 2 pounds per week, which is right in the range that most professionals say is a current, safe, effective weight loss. I've only been on the compounded Tirsepatide. Currently, I've worked my way up to the 12.5 milligram dose of the compounded Tirsepatide. Now, what exactly is compounded Tirsepatide? Tirsepatide is compounded with benzyl alcohol and sterile water for an injection with a needle and a syringe. Some compounding pharmacies add vitamins like B12 to this mix. My particular compounding pharmacy does not. My prescription for compounded Tirsepatide from Mochi is filled at Hallandale Pharmacy in Florida. Hallandale Pharmacy FedExes the Tirsepatide overnight in a cold pack directly to my house. Now I have another video you can watch where I unbox one of my shipments and I give myself a shot with a syringe. It's a once a week shot, so I really had to think about this because I hate shots. Who doesn't hate shots? I wasn't sure I could do it, and I had to work up to it. For the first few shots, I had my husband give me the shot. But now I can do it myself. So this week will be my 26th shot. Seems like a lot. It gets easier as you go along. It really does. Many of these online telehealth providers use Hallandale Pharmacy. Hallandale Pharmacy opened in 2003, and it's a 503A pharmacy. 503A pharmacies compound medication in accordance with United States pharmacopoeia standards and regulated by each individual state. Hallandale is also accredited by the Pharmacy Compounding Accreditation Board. Medications from Hallandale are by prescription only. You can't walk into this place, really. They have 15,000 prescribing practitioners. So your local doctor can sign up to send your prescriptions directly to Hallandale. So that's how I get my compounded Tirsepatide. But why not go to the local CVS and get Mounjaro or Zepbound? Why go compounded? I started on compounded because my doctor was not open to weight loss medications and wouldn't prescribe them to me. I've talked to a lot of women who have this same complaint. And people say, oh, find another doctor. Find one who knows about this medication. But that takes time, and it gets expensive to set up these appointments and go to these appointments and pay for these things. Really, you can do that once or twice. It comes to a point where it's just a lot of time. Also, currently there's shortages on Zepbound and Mounjaro at CVS, Walgreens, just nationwide. They're very hard to find. My husband is currently taking Mounjaro. We couldn't find it anywhere. I've called CVS, I've called Walgreens, I've called Walmart's, I've called local pharmacies. We finally found some Zepbound in his same dosage at a local pharmacy, so we had his doctor switch his prescription from Mounjaro to Zepbound. They're the same medicine, just different branding. Now the cost. So if you have insurance, good insurance coverage, your Mounjaro or Zepbound from your doctor might be covered by your insurance. It's really hard to know. It's really hard to tell until you get that prescription and you take it to CVS and they run it and they tell you how much it's going to be. Our particular health insurance does not cover any weight loss medications. And because we're not type 2 diabetics, there was no reason for our insurance to cover this. But I do know people who have gotten Mounjaro or Zepbound for as low as $25 because their insurance covers it. And because there's also currently a manufacturer coupon out there from Eli Lilly. So if your insurance doesn't cover Mounjaro or Zepbound, with this manufacturer coupon that's currently out, it'll cost you $550 a month. Really expensive. The compounded medication is a bit less. With Mochi Health, I pay a $79 a month subscription that covers my doctors, online consultations, any questions, their website, and all their information. The medicine is $325 a month for the compounded Tirsepatide plus your supplies, so your syringes, alcohol wipes. And the $325 a month cost is for all doses. So the starting dose is a 2.5 milligram dose, and then it runs all the way up to a 15 milligram dose. Some online providers will charge you more for higher doses, but at Mochi, it's $325 a month for all the doses. So all in, for me, it's $79 a month for the membership, plus $325 for the medicine. That comes out to $404 a month. Still expensive. Do I think it's worth it? Yes, I think it's worth it. The current costs of Mounjaro and Zepbound can be anywhere from $1,200 to $550 per month with the manufacturer coupon. Some people, again, pay $25 if their insurance covers it. You just have to find out what your insurance covers. Some people are concerned with compounding pharmacies. People don't know what they are. Is it some guy in a back room mixing stuff up? This is what the FDA says about compounding pharmacies. They say before you order prescription medicine online, it's important to know whether you're using a safe online pharmacy. Your online pharmacy is likely safe if it always requires a doctor's prescription. They provide a physical address and a telephone number in the United States. It has a licensed pharmacist on staff to answer your questions. It is licensed with the State Board of Pharmacy. So Hallandale Pharmacy is licensed in Florida Their license number is PH19163. Some warning signs that the FDA says that your online pharmacy may be unsafe if it does not require a doctor's prescription, it is not licensed in the United States and by your state board of pharmacy, it does not have a licensed pharmacy on staff to answer your question, they send medicine that looks different than what you receive at your local pharmacy or arrives in packaging that is broken, damaged, in a foreign language, has no expiration date, or is expired. If they offer deep discounts or prices that seem too good to be true, probably is. If they charge you for products you never ordered, if they don't provide clear written protections of your personal financial information, if they sell that to other websites, all those are bad signs. And I have seen compounded medication on the internet that has writing on it in foreign languages. I would definitely stay away from those. Again, I'm not a medical professional. It's my own personal opinion. So that's it. I've had great success on the compounded Tirsepatide, and I've recommended it to many of my friends. Again, I'm not a medical professional. I'm only telling you about my own personal experience. Thanks for watching today, and be sure to like and subscribe to The Downsized.